Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Damien. Welcome to Irish Feeder. Welcome to a new episode of Irish winter feeder fishing. What will we catch today? I don't know. What to expect? Not sure. We had a frost all week, really cold, pure winter fishing. Stay with me and enjoy. Now guys, I show you quickly my mix for today. It'll be G5, one part of G5 and a part of Super Cup. I only mix it 50-50, roughly. Like, I'm not that fussy. Say that'll be enough. Less than half a bag anyway. And roughly same amount of the G5. That'll do. I'd say that'll be enough for today. I would normally use 2 parts of ground bait and a part of leam in the winter time. Or even if the fishing is hard, I'd probably use maybe 50-50 with leam. But unfortunately, I don't have any leam today, so I'm just going to use pure ground bait. But I'm going to have to be very careful with feeding. So we'll see how it works. So mix it dry first. Let's say that's enough. That'll be enough for today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put some water in it. I'm going to leave it for about 20 minutes. I'm going to set it up, and then I probably need a bit of more water later on. So I'll show you later, because I want to keep my ground bait kind of dry, if you know what I mean, but not too dry, of course. That's the way I like it. So yeah, I'll come back to the ground bait later on. Now guys, very important thing is before you start your session, it's very important to plumb up your swim and see what's in front of you. Okay, so you can use a bum, but I actually don't have it now. So I'm going to use 45 gram window. It's a medium sized window feeder, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to set up only one line today, about 45 to 50 meters, something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chalk it out about maybe 60 meters, and then I'm going to go backwards maybe 3 to 5 turns, clipped up again, chalk it out, and see what's the difference in the depth. So I think there's a clip I have to get rid of that clip first. Very simple. I don't like to complicate it, to be honest. Simple fishing. There's another clip. And that was 7 seconds, and it's about that was 53 turns, and it was 7 seconds. So I'm gonna chuck it out again past that distance. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 9 seconds. And that's, what is it? So that's 68 turns. I think that might be a little bit too far. 68. So I'm going to chuck it back out again, and I'm going to wind up about 8 turns. Let me show you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 9 seconds. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wind up 8 turns. So it'll be 60 meters. Well, 60 turns anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to clip it up again. So that's 60 turns. I'm using Preston Intensity 720 reel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Right. So we have 8. That's 60 turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind up another, let's say another 5 turns. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I clip up again, clip that again, clip that distance again. 5 turns. So it'll be 55 turns now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 seconds. So it's 5 turns, 1 second in the difference. So as you can see, it's coming up. It's coming up slowly. That's 50. That's 55. I'm gonna unclip that. I'm gonna wind another 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Just make sure. 1, 2. Yeah, so that's 49 tons now, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost 7, so almost 7, so it's coming up very slowly. And that's 50 turns. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably stay on 55 turns, and that was 8 seconds. Yeah. Now another very important thing is when you're plumbing up your swim, it's good to check what's on the bottom. Is it a hard bottom? You might have some stones, some snags or something like that. So before you start fishing, just check what's the bottom like. And to do that it's very simple to do that. Well, it'll never be accurate, okay, with plumbing and stuff like that. But just roughly, you can have a kind of idea what's like over there. So I'm gonna I chucked it out, and let the feeder hit the bottom. And now I'm gonna drag the feeder on the bottom, and I have to watch the tip. And I can see it's not that muddy. I think it's a bit of mud, but it's quite hard. Keep dragging it. I'd say it's quite hard. Bit of mud. And I dragged that feeder for 10 meters, 15 meters now, and the bottom is still the same. There's no change. Right, it's still the same. It's quite hard. Bit of mud. That's all right. There's no snags, so that's very important. Yeah, so I'm going to probably stay at that line. 55 turns today. It's 8 seconds, 45 gram feeder. So I'd say it is quite deep. I'd say it's about 7 to 8 meters, roughly. And that kind of depth I'd be looking for in the winter if I want to catch, if I'm thinking to catch maybe bigger fish like hybrids or skimmers. So that's the kind of depth I'm looking for, okay? It's a 3 millimeter riddle. Now, as you can see, there's some big particles left on it, and I'm going to get rid of them. I don't want that in the winter. And what I have now is, as you can see, hopefully you'll be able to see it, nice fluffy mix. It's quite dry, but it's not too dry. Well, I think it's perfect. I'll show you quickly my side tray, which is very simple today. I have some casters, I have some pinkies, there's some maggots, and a mix itself. As you can see, nice fluffy mix. And that's it, very simple. I also have some worms, and I chopped not much, probably a big handful of worms I chopped just in case, but I'm going to be very careful with that worms because it's a winter time and I don't know what to expect, so I'll be very careful with that, but I have just in case. As you can see, very simple. Guys, the rod I'm using today, it's Tubertini Concept TB. It's a 13-foot rod, medium action, great rod. And I matched that with the Preston Intensity, 720 reel. It's great reel for distance fishing. I have 0.12 braid. It's 8 poles Guru braid on it with the shock leader. For the shock leader, I just use a feeder line, and it's, as far as I know, it's 0.26 diameter, and down to the business end, I use helicopter rig, 60 centimeter hook length. That's how I'm going to start the session, and I'm going to change that feeder. For the first 2-3 chocks anyway, I'm going to use large feeder. It's 60 gram, sorry, it's 45 gram. No, it's not that one, is it? It is, yeah. It's a 45 gram, sorry, feeder, large. And I'd say first 3 chocks to be full of casters, bit of worms, chopped worms, few maggots. That'll be 3 to 5 casts like that. And if I don't get any bites, I'm going to swap into a 45 gram feeder, but medium size. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it, but it's a huge difference. Okay, it's big different in the size. So yeah, that's the plan. Is if I don't get any bites, just going to be very careful with feeding, and that's it really. Very simple fishing. Let's get started. Now guys, first choke, 2 maggots on a hook. I'm going to be quite positive at the start. I'm going to chuck maybe every 2 minutes, and it's a quite large feeder, so 5 chocks within 10 minutes. And if I don't get any bites, I'm gonna step down with the feeder size to medium size, and I'm gonna probably chuck every 5 minutes then, just waiting for the bite, because I don't want to be putting too much bait into the swim if there's no fish around, like, if you know what I mean. Just get ready for another cast. So a few casters, pinch of worms, and a few maggots. Just 3 to 5 maggots every time. There's no bites, as expected anyway. It's winter time. Don't be expecting to have bites from the very first cast. If you, well, you never know, you might have, but don't forget it's winter time. Well guys, quick update for you. Fishing for about half an hour or so, and I have 4 fish, 3 roach and 1 small hybrid. Now I swap into a smaller feeder. As you can see, it's a medium size, 45 gram. Still putting two maggots on the hook. The hook I'm using today is N20 size 12. It's very slow start. As expected, it's winter. So fishing in the winter could be really hard, and to find the right depth, it's very important. It's hard to say, like every day is different, and you just have to find the fish, if you know what I mean. The depth I'm looking for in the winter, it's about 6-8 meter of water. That's what I'm looking for in the winter. If I was fishing just for roach, I wouldn't mind if I had like about 4 meter of water. But today I'm trying, well, I'm hoping to get some hybrids and maybe some skimmer. So I need a bit of a deeper water. As you can see, it's flat calm, there's no wind. And I'm using one of them hybrid feeder tips from Tomasz Drewniak. They're very good for this style of fishing in this condition. I had a bite, but I missed that. It's the second bite I missed today. So if I'm going to miss another bite, I'm probably going to swap into a smaller hook. Maybe size 14. And 2 maggots on the hook, few maggots into my mix, and a pinch of worms. Now as you can see, once I cast out, I'm gonna, well, I put the rod slightly into the water and let the braid sink itself. I'm not pulling, I'm not shaking that, just let the braid sink itself. And I think I have another roach. Only a small fish. roach like that. A few maggots, a few casters. No worms this time. I'm going to be very careful with worms. And there it is. We have some fish. I think it might be a hybrid. It's a lot better than the roach. She's stuck in the weeds. Fish like this, small hybrid, about 200 grams, easy. Let's see, can we get some more? Then we have some fish. I think well, it might be roach, I think. It's winter time, so she's more than welcome anyway. Fish like this. Now that was more positive bite, and it's bigger fish. I think it's a hybrid now. Could be actually a nice fish. Oh, it's a perch. A nice perch. And there it is, another fish. I think that might be a hybrid. Or another perch. Yeah, that's a hybrid. They're not massive, but like it's very happy to get them in the winter. 200, 250 grams. Nice fish. Let's see, can we get some more? Marius.
Hello there, everyone.
Hi, Marius. How are you getting on? You catching a few?
Catching a few small roaches, few hybrids. Nothing major,
but it's still nice to get a few fish in the winter, isn't it?
So get a few bites, then a break for a few minutes, then go back, 3-4 fish again, and yeah, it's all right. Happy with that.
Keep catching
at that time of the year.
Yeah, like the frost we had. Oh, it was really cold through the whole week. Frost every night, 3-4 degrees during the day. Oh, that's winter, but it's great to catch a few fish. And what's the distance you're fishing today?
39 turns, so I says maybe 36 meters. I just
35, 36 meters out.
I start there. I was going to go further, but the fish are there, so I'm not gonna change.
Yeah.
Not now yet, but at least it's died completely. I go before the outboard.
And what are you catching? Roach, mainly roach?
No, mostly roach. Not big roach, but the roach, and I had a few hybrids and 1 or 2 perch as well. So a bit everything.
A bit of everything, yeah. So I decided to fish longer because I was hoping to get bigger fish, better stand fish. But I don't know. I'm not really getting any bigger than you're getting. I don't think so, anyway.
I think the roaches are bigger there. No?
I might have about a 2 or 3, about 200 grams.
See, I don't have these roaches. I have
right.
Hybrids, but no roaches that big, no.
Right. Okay. So there might be actually slightly bigger, better stamp. But yeah, well, that was the plan anyway, just to fish further out, just to try to get better stamp fish. And Marius is different. He decided to fish closer for just fish for anything. And I think you have more fish than I have anyway.
I have 36 fish right
36.
Now. So I don't know, it's not...
36, I have about maybe 25.
So, but as I said, the roaches are not as big, but... Oh, here we go. No, I don't have it that small. That's the
all right. That's a small roach, yeah.
That's a small, so
but another fish in the net, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. So enjoy the time, the fishing. The weather is not that bad. It's cold, but it's no wind, and nice lake, nice area, quiet around a lot of forest. So I think it's very nice to be here right now.
Very good.
It's better than be at home, sitting on the couch and watching a stupid television.
That's for sure. That's true. Yeah. So, now you said it.
So a couple hours, then back home later. Glass of wine. That's how you're gonna relax on the evening. So
that's
now,
it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy fishing, yeah. Right, okay. I'm going back to my box anyway and catch a few. See you later.
See you, thanks.
Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. I feel more positive. I put more chopped worms and a lot of casters, and now I put red worm on a hook, and there it is. It's a nice fish. I have to say, it's a nice fish. It might be a skimmer or... Okay. Loads of weeds there. No, it's a hybrid. It's a nice hybrid, about 300 grams. Easy. That's a nice fish for the time of the year. So what I'm going to do the same, exact the same. I'm going to put some red worm on a hook again. That worm might be too big, so I'm going to cut in half. Unfortunately, there is no skimmers today at all, but it is what it is. It's winter. That red worm seems to work because I have another nice fish. Oh, I lost it in the weeds. I think we have another hybrid. It's a skimmer, first skimmer. There you go, fish like this. Hopefully we get a few more. Well guys, that's us for today. Let's see what Marius got today. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, nice fish. You have a few hybrids. 60 fish altogether. Some nice hybrids. Well, it's great for the time of the year anyway, after that heavy frost we had. It's great. Loads of small fish, small roach. Great job. Put them back, yeah. Well done, Marius. I don't have too many fish. Say about maybe 40 fish altogether. But some nice hybrids. One skimmer. fish like this. Few roach, good few roach. Some of them are nice. Some of them are nice. Few perch, nothing major, but it was great to be out. I'll show you. You won't be able to see it, I'd say. But that was the biggest fish today. Little skimmer. Right, let's put them back anyway. Well guys, as you can see, I'm packed up already in the van, ready to go home. What can I say? At the end of the day, I'm very happy with fishing today. Yeah, we had a frost all week, and it was only 2, 3, 4 degrees during the day all week like that. So quite cold, like really wintry conditions. And I'm actually surprised that the fishing was great. I have to say it was great for the conditions we had anyway. It was flat calm, there was no wind, and as you see, Marius, he got 60 fish altogether, but he had a lot of smaller fish. As he fished only 39 turns, as he says, so there was 36 meters or something like that. And I decided to go longer on a deeper water just to get better stamp of the fish, and it did work. I had less fish, but I think the weight of them, it was, I had a little bit more than he had anyway. So yeah, very happy with that. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Thank you.